I call the monthly board meetings of the Shell Rock River watershed for January 2024 to order. Please call roll.
Manager Bakken?
Here.
Manager Pasuski?
Here.
Manager Lee?
Here.
Manager Delter?
Here. Item number 2, public forum. I see there's no one from the public today, so we'll go on to number 3. Approval of the agenda. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions?
Mr. Chair, we do have an addition for one motion. It'll be under Courtney Christensen's project and Phillips, excuse me. Project and program manager, and it'll be A-2.
Okay, would someone like to make a motion to approve it with the addition?
So moved.
By Manager Pasuski, do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Lee. Any discussion? Hearing none, we have please call roll.
Manager Bakken?
Aye.
Manager Pasuski?
Aye.
Manager Lee?
Aye.
Manager Delter?
Aye. Go on to item number 5, Administrator Andy Henschel.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This morning we had a bunch of just housekeeping motions to go through. Again, we do this every year, January. So the first one is item A, motion to approve audit services with Hill, Larson, Wolf, and Benda.
Did you do the consent agenda?
No.
No, I did not. Did not do the consent agenda.
We can move back to item 4.
Yeah, item 4, my mistake there. Thank you, Manager Pasuski. I did not do agenda. The consent agenda, the following items will be acted upon without discussion in accordance with the staff and recommendation associated with the documents unless a manager requests opportunity for discussion. A, minutes of the December 12th, 2023 Shell Rock River Watershed Regular Board Meeting. B, December 2023 Treasurer's Report subject to audit. C, December 2023 Project Fund Treasurer's Report subject to audit. D, authorized payment of claims. E, authorized payment of project fund disbursements. And F, quarterly transfer. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion, Mr. Chair.
By Manager Lee, do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Bakken. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken?
Aye.
Manager Pasuski?
Aye.
Manager Lee?
Aye.
Manager Delter?
Aye. You know, I was going down there and I'm going, I don't remember, I usually read that. Well, thank you. Here, now we'll go to item 5, Administrator Andy Henschel.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, just some housekeeping items here. So motion or first item A is a motion to approve the audit service with Hill, Larson, Wolf, and Benda.
I have a motion.
So moved.
A motion by Manager Pasuski. Do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Lee. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken?
Aye.
Manager Pasuski?
Aye.
Manager Lee?
Aye.
Manager Delter?
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Item B is a motion to approve continued services with Taft Law. Taft Law used to be Briggs. They usually take care of any of our personnel issues that we have that our local attorneys pass off to them just to keep it non-biased because of personal issues. So with that, looking again for a motion to approve continued services with Taft Law for 2024.
Do I have a motion? So moved by Manager Bakken. Do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Pasuski. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken?
Aye.
Manager Pasuski?
Aye.
Manager Lee?
Aye.
Manager Delter?
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Motions, or item C is a motion to approve continued service with Peterson, Coker, Haight, and Benda. These are our local attorneys that work with us pretty much on a weekly basis.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
By Manager Pasuski. Do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Lee. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken?
Aye.
Manager Pasuski?
Aye.
Manager Lee?
Aye.
Manager Delter?
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Item E, or excuse me, D, I almost skipped one. Motion, item D is a motion to approve continued services with Americana Insurance Group. Americana holds both our regular insurance and our liability insurance.
Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
By Manager Bakken, do I have a second?
Second.
Manager Pasuski, any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken,
Aye.
Manager Pasuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Item E is a motion to designate the Albert Lee Tribune as our official legal newspaper. Again, we need to do this yearly, and this is where all of our notices go in the paper for the public to view.
Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion,
By
Mr.
Manager
Chair.
Lee, do I have a second?
Second.
Manager Pasuski, any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken,
Aye.
Manager Pasuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Item F is a motion to designate US Bank as a depository for the district funds.
Is there a motion?
So, second.
Well, first motion was made by Lee, second was by Manager Pasuski. Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken,
Aye.
Manager Pasuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye,
Thank you, Mr. Chair. All right, moving on from the housekeeping items. Item G is a motion to approve the joint powers agreement with the city of Albert Lee for the Fawn Lake in-lake habitat restoration. So let's get a motion in a second, then we can have some discussion.
okay, I need a motion. So, by Manager Bakken, do I have a second?
Second.
By Manager Pasuski. Any discussion?
Is there a copy available, extra copy?
Right.
Oh.
All right, Mr. Chair, this is, again, a joint powers agreement with the city of Albert Lee. This is for the in-lake habitat project. Mostly what this consists of is some descriptions on who will maintain maintenance-wise as far as the projects. So in this agreement, the district will be maintaining the in-lake portions of the project. The city will maintain the access point that we are creating with this project. They will also maintain and own the shoreline restoration that we are doing as part of this project. However, you will see in Courtney's part of the agenda items that we are running into some issues with this, but as long as we have the joint powers agreement, that is probably the most important thing, that once we do accept bids, we can start work. So again, this has been vetted, the joint powers agreement has been vetted by the city. They did pass this at their meeting last night. It has been vetted by our attorney as well. So any questions on that? Otherwise, looking again for a motion to approve the joint powers agreement with the city of Albert Lee for the in-lake habitat project.
Any discussion? Hearing none, will you please call roll?
Manager Bakken,
Aye.
Manager Pasuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye, motion carries.
Item H is an update on the Fawn Lake restoration project. Again, we have met with both engineering firms that we have assigned to this project, Geosyntec and ISG. Matter of fact, meeting with both companies today. We have done some preliminary work on looking at the CDF and how much room we have existing within cells 1, 2, and 3. So I believe here in the near future at the February's meeting, we will have a better idea for you guys of what we need to remove and actually look at putting together a bid package to look at removal of materials out of cell 1, 2, or 3 to give us enough room for the actual dredging on phase 3. We are also in the midst of putting together, again, sort of a tracking of what we need for permits, what we need for as far as the EAW is concerned, and moving through that process. So again, we should be seeing some more preliminary designs here moving into February and March for the actual dredge cuts for phase 3 of the project. So that is an update there. Any questions from the board? All right, hearing none, I'm gonna move down to item I as a statement of economic interest and conflict of interest updates. You should be receiving this if you have not already in the mail. Again, it's just a reminder to fill that stuff out, send it back to the state. It's a requirement for all individuals that sit on a public board within the state of Minnesota. Last item, item J is a country club update. I know Al wanted an update from the last meeting. One of Al's questions was the concern of the infrastructure being approved. We did have that 1-year letter from the city of Albert Lee, city manager, or not city manager, but city engineer, that stated the infrastructure was good for a year. He has, I haven't been or touched base with him, and he will give us an extension on that for another year. As far as talking with interested parties, I have had some more communication with interested parties. I've also talked with the mayor of Albert Lee. So we're gonna keep those talks going and see if we can get some interest into the property. And hopefully we'll have some more updates for you here in the next month or two. So
That'd be great.
Comment, I guess. Is there any chance we can get, I don't know how the Freeborn County or the Overly Chamber of Commerce, get them involved a little bit? I mean, there's been some different ideas down in the past couple of years that, you know, as not single family homes, but other ideas, like you said, with the city or something. But I don't know if we have a real estate agent right now or not.
as at this time, we do not. Again, we've been trying to work it out with individuals that we know that have been interested. I know those individuals have also been talking with the city of Albert Lee on different ideas of what they can do out there. So with that, you know, we'll continue to work that route. If the board wants to relist it, we can definitely look again at relisting it with one of the agencies within Albert Lee. But as of right now, we do not have a contract with anyone. I guess my recommendation is I think we have some momentum right now, working with the city of Albert Lee and some interested parties. So I think if we, I know we've been sitting on it for a while, but if we wait a couple more month or two to see where that traction is gained, we can at least make a decision, a better decision, or a more informed decision after that.
So I'd like to see something, you know, finalized by June, July or so. So there's some construction season left. So I think we've had it on our list of properties for quite a while. Maybe we have to think outside the box a little bit, maybe think of the community a little bit, you know, by keeping it off the market or whatever it takes to move it. So, yeah, so I'd like to see it on the agenda every month or two or whatever, so we can keep it out in front of the public. Thank you.
Sounds good, Mr. Chair, that's all I have.
Okay, item number 6, program or project and program manager Courtney Phillips.
Thank you. The first item is a motion to approve the 2024 cost share. Similar housekeeping items. Normally at the beginning of every year, we set a cost sharing and incentive program. This year, we are keeping it the same as last year by just doing our rain barrels. It is a $10 cost share with the purchase of a rain barrel if you live within the watershed district boundaries. So continuing on that, I just want to point out that the Shell Rock and using our watershed-based implementation funds, we do have other cost sharing opportunities available, such as well sealing, septic installation, and cover crops. That's a different funding source than this one, so it's not the only thing that we cost share, but it's the only thing that the district uses our own funds for.
Oh, do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion, we continue the program.
Manager Pasuski, do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Manager Lee, any discussion? Hearing none, Leah, please call roll.
Manager Vaca,
Aye.
Manager Besuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye. Motion carried.
Thank you. So the new motion that we are going to have is going to be a motion to reject all bids for the Fountain Lake Inland Habitat Project. As you can see in your packet that was distributed by ISG, we had 3 different bid packages based on different scopes of work. Bid package 1 was all of the rock and features that were inside of the lake. Bid package 2 was all of the shoreline restoration work, including the city's project, as well as the shoreline towwood installation. And then bid package 3 was all of the native species plantings. However, all bids that we received were well over engineer's estimate, and bid packages 2 and 3 only received 1 bidder each that was significantly over engineer's estimate. So even bid package 1 through 2 and 3 were more funds than the district has available to complete the project. So we are looking to reject all bids. Does not mean we are not going to do the project. We are going to be working with Lessard Sams to see if we can get an extension. That meeting is tomorrow, so we plan on testifying to see if we can grant a year extension on this project, because funds for this project technically expire June 30th of this year. We did hear from a couple of contractors that because of the aggressive timeline, they weren't even going to submit a bid. And so we hope that 1, the extension of timeline will get more bidders to have a competitive bid in this. And if that is not the case, then we might have to look at reducing scope of the project as far as quantities. Not ideal, not necessarily quantities, I guess I should more so say type of rock. So we're looking at our options, but right now, unfortunately, we have to reject all bids. If there's a first and a second, I can.
Motion.
I'll make that motion.
Manager Lee, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Manager Besuski, any discussion?
No, I think Courtney stated it quite well. Staff will go back, look at different, again, see if we can extend the timeline for the construction of the project. And then also potentially look at material changes within the contract. One of the biggest ones right now, I believe, is the rock placement. We have granite. I believe if we shift to limestone.
It would be about a $400,000 savings roughly.
So we're working through some of those stuff, and if we have to, at some point, we might have to reduce scope in certain areas, and we can definitely look at that too, to get it within the project budget. So again, staff will put our nose in the ground and do our due diligence on trying to get the costs where we need them to be, and hopefully bring that back to the board for approval.
Is there maybe a possibility that the engineers underestimated this job? A little bit for,
Not necessarily, I mean, this is a very unique project, so it was hard to get an engineer's estimate on it. But for example, bid package 2 that has the tow wood, that's something that we've done in the past and, you know, had good quantities for, or good ideas for. I think it was just the timeline was pretty crucial as far as being a factor. And we might even look at separating out the tow wood from the city portion, just because it's both shoreline work, but it's different types of work. So even just separating those 2 out might get more competitive bids for each one. So.
you'd have to back off on some of this stuff because it seemed like it was a pretty decent layout for everything.
And we still intend to get everything done, it just might be amending funds from one, Sam's funding grant to a different one, but we still intend to get the work completed.
What we can do is hope we get an extension.
Find out tomorrow.
I'm just gonna chime in that the city is hoping that the dock and the tow wood would be the priority, because that's what the city wants to see that. So if you have to pick and choose, just put that into your equation. That's what powers that be are hoping to see happen.
Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none, Leah, please call roll.
Manager Vaca,
Aye.
Manager Besuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delcher.
Aye, motion carried.
Thank you, and because of that, B, C, and D no longer apply.
Anything else? We'll go on to item 7, manager items, manager items. I guess one thing I got is a reminder to fill out that campaign finance. Only give you a month to do it.
Have you got notice on that?
I got it mailed
In the
a
mail?
couple days, few days ago.
It seems like they want you to do it online, so.
Yeah, it's easy to do online.
I did mine already, so. I guess I do have one thing, I went to a board meeting in December, the last one where they set the levies and stuff, and they set the attorney salary for 2024 at $138,000. Set the sheriff's salary at $137,000. Commissioners gave themselves a raise to $27,000. And the levy for 2024 was set at 2.8%.
Any other? Hearing none, we'll go on to item 8, upcoming meetings. Do you wanna explain there?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, we got a couple of upcoming meetings. We got the county drainage conference. I believe we have myself and 2 managers attending that. I believe Manager Bakken and Manager Kramer are attending that. It will be held up in Alexandria on February 7th and 8th. And I believe we have everything all worked out as far as rooms and stuff for the managers. Item B, the Shell Rock River Watershed's regular board meeting will be February 13th, 2024. And the last item is there will be a personnel committee, again, coming up. This is to be determined, but again, we'll be looking at changes to the employee handbook. So again, stay tuned for those, and especially for those on the personnel committee.
Anything else? Adjourn.
Moved.
Suski, do I have a second?
Second.
Manager Bakken. Please call roll.
Manager Bakken,
Aye.
Manager Bestuski,
Aye.
Manager Lee,
Aye.
Manager Delger.
Aye. We are adjourned.